Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel, Hazel and Acrylic Design. If you are one of the people who is aware of my totally voluntary decision to stop thrifting, and have supported me and offered encouragement and so on, thank you so much. I'm here to say that it has been I think the right decision at the right time. And I don't feel, and maybe part of the reason I'm feeling as good about it as I am, is that it was voluntary. It was, I think, made from the heart or a gut decision, but with some logic behind it. And maybe I'll get to the point of this video quickly and throw in some other thoughts about that as we go along. I will say that as a result of the no thrifting, I'm taking that opportunity to just tackle areas of the house, and trust me, I have spread everywhere in this house, to clean, expose, rediscover, what else? Make decisions about some of the things that I have. Now, so far I haven't gotten rid of a great deal. However, I am making some decisive decisions, I think. Anyway, when we did the addition to the house, I got a good chunk. I got half of the addition as a basement studio. So I was down there the other day, and one thing led to another, and I realized that I am really getting excited about mixed media, want to do a lot more of that, because that's sort of, the place I came from. So I brought up a few things that I just wanted to show you. Of course, when when I started taking art classes, and that would have been the early 90s, I think, how could you be an artist without a color wheel? So I brought my color wheel up, and even if I never refer to it again, I can display it and have it as a reminder that, hey, you're taking this seriously, kid. I didn't bring up my giant watercolor palette, but I did bring up this one because, of course, this is the sort of thing that you use if you've got tube color as opposed to pan color, and you have all these compartments for mixing and a thumb hole as well. Anyway, so one of these days I have to go through my watercolor supplies and I think I'm cramming too much into too small a space, and I might have to rethink how that is. But I brought this up as a reminder to look into that area. I've been doing, and I will share that with you at some point, I've been doing some, following some courses and challenges and so on, and lately, and I will show you those at some point, and it annoyed me something fierce that I could not find my palette paper. Well, I found a brand new package of 40 sheets downstairs. Now, this is not the greatest thing in the world to be using because it is disposable. However, it is preferable to folding up a piece of paper. I mean, this worked, but anyway, I don't know. So I was relieved to find this, although I would bet my bottom dollar that I have a started package somewhere that I just haven't found yet. This is another, well, I guess chipboard thing that's been plasticized in a sense. And this, too, I've used as a palette for acrylic paint. So I was glad to find that. I found interesting bits like this. So this is that gripper type mat that we put in drawers and, places like that. Some interesting ribbon. Obviously some bubble wrap in a larger size. I also found these guys, which clearly should be with my mixed media stuff. Excuse me. Found some stencils. Not that I was short of stencils, but so I don't know if I will keep these or if I'll donate them to the school. I found these, which I thought was the cat's meow, because, is there a fourth one? Yes. This one, whoops, has this needle type point. This doesn't hang on very well. And this, as you can see, is discolored. So you know how plastic gets yellow over time. Oh, maybe that screws in. Ah. Okay. Kid's not that dumb after all. And it's got this protective little thing on it. These are just sort of needle tip kind of things. Because I could have used something like this when Caroline and I did our play date on alcohol ink, and I'm just glad to have this, and I'll put this with where I keep other things, similar things. So I've got this big margarine tub of now I thought that I had brought up most of my paints. Now, when I was taking those art classes, and here are some more cards that I could be using for, not that I have a shortage of key cards, but, okay, let's just take all, I wonder if there are any dead flies at the bottom of this. So I'm not going to do this with you guys because this will be a painful, slow, messy, excuse me, process. But I will, look at that. I had a jar of black gesso. Who knew? So that's going to be the trick too. I'm probably going to have to heat, have these covers under running water to get them opened. We know that plastic degrades over time and things get ruined. So I'm hoping that this stuff has not gone bad. I wonder if I can open any of them up to, well, maybe not. So Atelier is a brand, I don't know where it fits on the quality schedule. Spectrum, made in Australia. So I've got some of those. Golden, of course, in my opinion, is the preferred brand. It is not at all cheap. I wonder, probably won't be able to read any price tags. And again, the prices that I would be quoting here are, okay, this is 2 lemon yellows. Huh? And I don't even like yellow. Anyway, I thought it was just wonderful to find the black gesso, so I'll keep that separate from the paint. Now, I've got tubes, so what I will probably do is, like we do with toothpaste, fold it up from the bottom like that so that it's more usable. Well, this one's label has come off. I wonder if that's a Payne's Gray. Anyway, Winsor Newton Galleria, I don't know. I don't know about this. When my daughter was in university, she had to take an art course, or she signed up for an art course as part of the requirements for her degree. Red oxide. And she bought the line of paint that was, I don't know, suggested or whatever. And of course, before too long, she realized that she didn't like it and dropped out. And I was the beneficiary of her supplies. So this is a plastic kind of thing. So it's probably not going to hold as well as the metal ones do. Anyway, you can see that I have my work cut out for me. I should just probably... Oh, it doesn't smell bad. Oh, and the color is still good. I mean, it's not dried up or stinky, so that's good. And I have come to the conclusion that it's foolhardy and wasteful to have all these supplies bought and paid for, languishing. This one, oh, it doesn't feel that good. You almost need pliers to open this. Languishing, forgotten in the basement. These aren't the right kind, but maybe they'll do. So it's time to pull them out, go through them. Oh, that did work. Use them, even if it is fine, professional artist quality. Oh, okay. Go back down. See, that's a classic case of trying to get the toothpaste back in the tube. There's been some separation, of the binder. Whoops. The Kleenex. Okay, so even though this one felt a little bit harder, the tube felt a little bit harder, it's still good. That's a blue of some sort. So I will go through this on my own time. Now, I'm not sure what this is. This is like a replacement tube of some sort. I'll have to look through that and figure that out. That's a yellow light, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, naphtha red light. Okay. What I should have had a plastic bag to put this in, or some water. I found this, wait, am I reading? How about up? How about right side up? Oh, I was right the first time. Brush cleaner. I don't even know what this is. That looks like it's all dried up. I don't know. I probably ruined that. Anyway, I will see if I can activate this. Man, that print is small. Will clean hand. No, hard or hard. Oh, paintbrushes. I don't know how you use that. Anyway, we'll look into that. I have, I'm not sure why, but I have these. Oh. I was going to say that I decanted some paint into here, but clearly not. I don't have any way of sealing that, so who knows what this is. A mystery thing. Same thing with this one, and no label. Well, that's just great. Then I found these, and I'm thinking they look like crayons, but of course the tips have broken off. I am wondering if this is like a wax resist kind of thing. So I'll have to do a bit of playing with that. And I have to show you just one more thing. I do also have gallon-sized things of gesso and that sort of thing. Okay, so about 25 years ago, this is 16 ounces, golden gel mediums, and this is gloss. I don't know why I would have had gloss. It's sealed. Anyway, I will see if this is still good. used for glazing, extending color, altering sheen, changing body, increasing translucency, gluing collages, and increasing film integrity. So I'll see if I can make that come alive. Anyway, back in the day, my instructor was, quite often if she was mixing custom colors, you always want to mix more than you think you need because, of course, pretty impossible to get it the same the second time. And this, of course, was when film was still a thing. So these were the packages or the containers that Fuji film was sold in. So we all went out there and began saving, collecting, borrowing, and stealing these film containers because, number one, you can see through them. I just flashed my face. Oh, dear. No, I can see that some of them, well, that's unreadable. In some cases, I had formulas on here. Okay, so this is a neutral gray and obviously a heavy-bodied. I thought I saw that on some of them, I had a ratio. Okay, so on this one, I've got carbon black 2:1 with titanium white. So, again, there's no, nothing growing on there. So that's good. Now, when you have something as little as this, I would say, yeah, rock hard. So what I'll probably do is, because of course it would be impossible to find a film container like this now. Boy, that dried in there like there was no tomorrow. If I can get this out, I will, maybe. I would wash this container and have it available for my use. Now, of course, anything that I do with acrylic paint these days would not be a full, 30 by whatever painting or anything like that. So this may be more of a, it could be a moot point as to whether or not I would have much use for these things. What I will tell myself to do, though, is I'll see if I can soak that to the point where this green all comes out. Here's another one that's pretty well empty. What I will do is where, the color is still viable, is begin to use it up. Like, who doesn't love this color? Let's see if, yeah, look at that. Now, I need a clean brush. Let's just pick another one. Oh, this is an iridescent. Is that not the best thing since sliced bread? So this container is obviously too big, although I'm pretty sure I have more empty fill containers downstairs. So that's going to be my mission in the next little while, is to, this one is damn near empty. Ugh. Yeah, I should pull out all the ones that are virtually empty, test the others for viability, and then, oh, that looks suspicious. I'm gonna dirty how many brushes? Uh-oh. Yeah. Lots of paint in this one, but it's clearly dried up. So, you know, there's no point in me fooling myself that I have stuff if it's unusable. I'll find a different, smaller container to use, and again, we'll set the goal for myself to begin using some of these things up and not feel bad, not feel that I'm wasting professional quality, expensive stuff on, you know, amateur type projects. Frivolous. Not frivolous. Amateur. Okay, so that's what I have to show you today. I think that without having made a conscious decision, phthalo green and type 1 to 5, titanium white, I think that without having made a conscious decision, I have decided that I'm going to put more emphasis on the art aspect of what I'm doing here. That's not to say I'm not going to be doing paper crafting or journal making or all of those other things that I love. But in fact, I'm going to, I just about got hit by flying paint. And you know, off those disposable palettes, I have used paint skins. Well, this is, I think some of these things, okay, be ready. This will sound crazy. Some of these things are worth saving to use in a mixed media project. Stick that baby down. This obviously is something different. Typically, though, on a disposable palette, which this is not, a person, now this is on the thin side, but a person could sometimes lift, that's too thin, but could lift a paint skin and use it. So, you know, there's always that as well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop there and let you know that I guess that, you know, there will be more mixed media painting type things coming along down the pike. So thank you so much for being here. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome. Your presence, your support means the world to me. And oh, I just found a fussy cut on the floor. Ah, the treasures. Anyway, guys, thanks. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.